Hi Zelda, what brings you to me today?
Well, doctor, I'm not sure about what to do.
About what?
Well, my job, my calling. I work with VCs and startups on Sand Hill Road.
How about you tell me how you ended up there?
Well, doctor, in 1990, I was just out of university and hustling through Switzerland when I met Tim BL in a Geneva bar.
Did you like him?
Well, he was fun and really smart, and we drank a lot, and I mean a lot.
Anything happened that makes him memorable?
Memorable! Doctor, we are in this old bar and I noticed all those cobwebs. I say, Tim, look at all the cobwebs. I bet there's a world wide web of spider webs. He laughed, doctor, and bought me another drink. Smack! But he's bold now.
Zelda, I'm confused.
So was I, doctor, so confused that I headed to India to be with the Dalai Lama. He's so holy and wise, and he's also bold. Well, 4 peaceful years until I get a call from Marc Andreessen. He tell me that he's a fan of Tim's and could I help him too? I tell him, Mark, I'm not in the music business anymore. The Dalai Lama would say, everything is connected. We're all just one giant mosaic. Well, Mark asked me if I had any other advice, and I told him about my favorite candy bar. I told him to get himself a Clark bar.
Zelda, what's the meaning?
Doctor, Mark is a smack! Oh my god, I never heard from him again. He's bald, He looks like the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins. His old partner Jim Clark, balding. His other partner Ben, bald! Oh my god!
You seem to be worried about.
I know, doctor, but let me finish. The Dalai Lama says to me, Zelda, you're getting too many phone calls. I see a different path for you. You're going down a river to a place with a lot of rain.
So, what did you think he meant?
Well, doctor, the place that fit the best had lots of bugs, so I figured the Dalai Lama really meant somewhere else, like San Francisco. So I arrived in San Fran, but there wasn't much rain. So I caught a flight to Seattle, and on the plane I met Shell. Yeah, he was heading to meet Jeff B to start a business, and Jeff shows up to pick up Shell. Then we talked for a few minutes, and I told him about how the Dalai Lama had a vision for me, and I originally thought it meant for me to go to the Amazon, but now I thought it must be Seattle. And Jeff listened intently, doctor, really intently. Yeah, and as we left, a dog with the longest tail I've ever seen walks by with a blind man. And Jeff says, it's a sign. Smock. No flowers, not even a free book. But doctor, both Jeff and Shell, they are bold, oh my god.
You seemed possessed with...
I'm okay, doctor, I promise. A few weeks of drinking bad coffee and I headed back to San Francisco. And I knew the Lama meant for me to be there. Oh yeah. So I found a cute apartment in the Inner Sunset district. But I needed a job. I badly needed a job. And my landlord tells me about a guy who is emailing his friends things to do each week. And I call him up. Yeah. and I said, "Great, this is Zelda, and I need to get a job. How about you put my head in your email? It wouldn't be a lot better if you could make a list of all jobs available." And I didn't get it, doctor. So I said, "Craig, booby, makes Craig's list of all things, smack, but..."
I know Zelda, he's bold.
Yeah, good guess, doctor. And I did get a call about my hat, but the job was in Menlo Park. A nice lady named Susan told me she had two smelly guys working in her garage and that the place was starting to really stink. And she asked if I had them finish so they will leave. And she introduced me to the boys. They told me about their program called Backrap. And I go, "Wow, boys, how about a different name?" They say something about a name with 1 and 100 zeros, I don't know. And I mean, doctor, what the I tell them, "Boys, you need to get out of the garage and get laid. That Google name needs work." Smacks. They never told anyone I gave them the name, but it's comforting to know Larry is going bald.
Zelda, you have bold issues.
I know, doctor, I really know. I figured I needed to get away. So I went musing for Lloyd's at Goldman Sachs, and turns out he has a glorious bald hat.
Of course he does.
One day, then Lloyd says, "Let's go to Cambridge, and I need to see Larry Summers." So I went along, but Larry, he's such a blowhard, my god. And I bailed in Harvard Square and I went to hit a Bon Pen. It was packed, with only one seat left beside a scruffy kid in sandals with a laptop. He looked kind of like Rain Man, you know. I tried to make small talk, as I hate. He just grunted. And I said, "At least you're lucky. You have a computer and can play games. All those other kids, they just have their face in a book." The smack peeks over his computer and does his goofy Rain Man smile and starts typing. I have to tell you, doctor.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Zach's hair. It's receding. He's going to be bald.
Okay, Zelda, tell me why you're fixed on bald people.
Well, doctor, I have a theory. You know those Winklevoss twins? They have quite the heads of hair. And Steve Case, good hair. On and on I could go. I have figured out why some companies succeed and others simply fail. Too much good hair and the companies fail. The ones that succeed are bald. Oh yeah, bald people's brain gets so big they force the hair right off their head. I know, doctor. You will say crazy Steve from Microsoft is the exception that proves the rule.
So you're telling me what?
Yeah, bald is a magic bullet.
Are you serious?
Of course, doctor. I've spent the last year searching for the perfect startup to muse with, and I found the holy grail of startups. 5 bold founders, and one of them is a woman. I'm heading there after our session, doctor. Oh yeah.
I wish you luck, Zelda. I'm always just a phone call away. I'm curious. What's the name of the company?
It's Stuffed Monkey Travel, doctor. Stuffed Monkey Travel. You can reach me there with this email: ZeldaTheMuse@stuffedmonkeytravel.com.